So, God came to earth. Here's the earth. Perfect God, perfect human being, in one hypostasis, in one person. I love the Lord my God with all my mind, my heart, my strength. Contributed. It's like the sun in the sky. The Father, the light that we see, our Master Jesus, the warmth that we feel, the Holy Spirit. It's three, but it's one, but it's one, but it's three. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So I want to ask you a question. Did you ever see two guys get into a fight in the church parking lot over a parking place? I have. I was still yelling at the bishop when the police were taking me away in handcuffs. You only come here once a year. You've never gotten into that kind of situation, have you? Where you said something to your wife that you immediately regretted, or you were unkind to your children, or you were not patient with someone who was aggravating you. Haven't been in that situation, have you? Not us. We always remember who we are and where we're from and where we're going. Do you ever judge anyone because of something that they've done? Why is the priest letting that person do this thing? I know a woman who was lonely and she went on a dating site. And the short version is, she ended up across the table looking at the priest from her parish, who was a man she met online, but she didn't know until she got there. And it scandalized her to the point where it took 3 years for her to be restored to communion. And the priest brought her to the door of the iconostasis and had her stand there after liturgy. After 3 years of hard pastoral work to get her back. Another priest, not the one she wanted to be. And some well-meaning theologian came up and started yelling at her for being in the altar. She had another nervous breakdown right there and never came back to communion with Christ. The person, of course, didn't know, this know-it-all theologian, what had happened. And they judged the priest and the woman. They're going to have to do a lot of praying when they get to the gates. Yeah. We're unkind to each other, and we don't even think about it. As soon as our space is invaded, or our armor-plated ego is assaulted, we go in the attack. And if we don't do it openly, we do it in our mind. We go home and lay down at night in bed and go, I should have said that. Now the next time I'm going to. Yeah. Our Leo he did a beautiful reading today, Leo, of the epistle. St. Paul said the apostles were exhibited at the end. They were like, Leo read the word refuge, but the word is ophal. Do you know what this is? Skeda. What comes out of it, an animal. He said, that's what we're like. The priests and the apostles, the bishops. He said, but when we're reviled, we bless. When we're persecuted, we endure. And when we're slandered, we try to conciliate. If only we could remember that, huh? I'm going to offer 3 things to you that are not mine. There's only one teacher who did not have to learn what he taught, and it ain't your cousin Steve. Right? I'm going to offer you humility. Now the next 2 are love and mercy. But I'm going to ask you a question. Humility is going to come first, and we're going to talk about why. But love and mercy, which one should come next? And which is a higher quality, honesty or mercy? I walk in the room, are you going to say, well, that's an ugly looking guy? You're going to be honest or you're going to be merciful? Which one? Humility. You go to the garden store and you buy a bag of humus, Humus. You can do it nowadays. It's the condition of the earth. You drop anything on it, even old flour, and it grows something beautiful from it. Humility is a great strength. The most humble of all is God, because he is what he is. There's no pretense. You know, it's hard to just be who you are. A priest was sitting on a plane, and a woman took out a copy of People magazine, and had a picture of the Orthodox bishop on the cover that said Black Prince of the Church, because he was doing things he shouldn't have been doing. And the woman said to him, "You're all criminals, and religion is a moral crutch." And he said, "You're right." I have thoughts lately that you wouldn't believe. It's hard to admit who we really are. It's easy to think I'm doing okay. Self-awareness. The fathers say, I would not be surprised at someone who saw angels, but I'd be surprised at someone who knew their own sin. How far we are separated from God. And our Master said to us, if we had perfect love, we'd say to this mountain, move, and it would move. He said to the apostles in the gospel that Father Michael read, go, but not to the Gentiles. Heal the sick, raise the dead. If you heard that now, would you go over to Children's Hospital? To the oncology ward? Would you have the faith to do it? I'd be afraid. Every time I step out the door, I say I'm going to fail as a disciple of Christ. Humility is knowing who you really are, what you're really capable of, and how far away you are from the love of God. The next thing that we're lacking, I think, is love. Love. No greater love hath a man than what? Than to lay down his life for his brother or his sister. That's easy to say, but it's hard to do. It's hard to do. I know people who've been married 30, 40, 50 years. And I was with a couple just a few days ago, and they came to our house. I put down 2 coffee mugs, and the husband moved them. And I said, don't you like that color? He said, no, mine's always the bigger one. Wait a minute. You don't put your wife ahead of you? This is a 50-50 deal, this marriage? No. You're a martyr. You receive the crowns of the martyrs. Martyr means a witness to the love of Christ. She's always before you and ahead of you. Always. You give 100%, you die. Completely. The scripture says, and husbands, do for your wives what Christ did for the church. Yeah. Are you always putting the other person ahead of you? Your mind at the deli? And some lady can't see the numbers well or doesn't know giving out numbers, cuts in front of you? Do you trip her when she goes out the corner of her gabagool? Hey, that's my gabagool. Right? What do you say? The guy on the road who cuts you off, which sign do you make out the window to him? Peace to you, brother. Don't hurt yourself or anyone else. Be careful on the road. God bless you. It's hard to love. It's hard to love. Love is a verb. You have to put it in action. You have to live it. And when you don't, you have to admit it and say to your spouse, to your children, to your parents, I messed up there. A lot of times lying in bed, instead of reliving the thing you did and what you would have done and what you're going to do in the future, if only I had a flamethrower, right, or a Beretta. Instead of doing that, what if you looked there and said, what I really would like to have done? I would like to have been more Christ-like in my actions. I would like to have been more patient. And then you play it out and you say, if it happens again, this is what I'm going to do instead of that. And the last thing is mercy. If you have humility and love and self-awareness, you're going to be merciful. And I'm going to tell you why. For almost 30 years I worked in the streets with the bad guys, interdicting the trafficking of children who were sold for sex. And I saw more mercy and leeway given the bad guys one to the other than I see in the church. We are quick to jump down the other guy's throat and trot out our scriptural proof and quote the fathers and defend our position as the one the church has always held and put the other person in their place. Do you know the story of the novice at the monastery? And the elder said, today you're going to lead us back to the monastery. And they were walking a column with the new guy in the front. And the guys in the back rows were going, he's going the wrong way. This is taking too long. He's taking the long way around. Oh, he should have made a left. He made a right. Look, we're stuck in the creek now. Oh, my goodness, now we're going to walk through those thorns. It's getting hot. It's getting dark. And the elder said, shh. Let him find his way. Let him find his way. We'll get there eventually. Sometimes to be merciful, to give the other person a break, to try to figure out how it works. They might do a better job than we did. They might find a new way, another way in Christ to proclaim the gospel, to be humble, to love, and to be merciful. I would beg you to do these three things and to remember these three things. And I'll tell you why I would beg you. Because if we don't do them, we have no part with the Christ. He said, forgive and you will be forgiven. That's all he said. There was no unless or in case or here's an exemption. Subsection 3, paragraph 2, line 1. No. He said, as your heavenly Father forgives you, so forgive. If you get in an argument with the bishop out in the parking lot of the marketplace, and you don't want to walk away with handcuffs on you and the police yelling at the bishop, let him have the spot. He only comes once a year. All right? Okay, that's enough for today. Glory to you, God. Glory to you.